Welcome back everyone to the Mean 40 channel. Last week we had met with Nathan and he had told us about his thoughts and impressions on skincare, including comments like this.
Not really caring or paying much attention to anything about my skin.
And practices like this.
So I guess spraying my face with, banana boat spray, and then jumping in the pool didn't really fully protect me, but it made me aware that, you know what, sun damage is starting to happen.
So today we are going to speak with Nathan a little bit more about the changes that he made, and just a spoiler, he has come a long way. Check this out.
Doing something versus nothing, there's probably not a lot of real excuse not to do it. Maybe you sleep in and you're running late one day, but even then it's 3 seconds to just put a little moisturizer. When I go to the Caribbean, maybe I'd spray some sunscreen on my face, but that would be the extent of it. And there's been a little bit of change in that, and a lot of stuff health related over the last couple of years of my life. So get over my procrastination and saying, hey, it's 5 minutes in the morning and 5 minutes in the afternoon to do a little bit, and I don't want to look back when I'm 80 and say, oh man, if I just woke up 5 minutes earlier and did that, that's all it would have taken. I just decided to take some steps and try to form a few little habits in my life. Yeah, why don't I tell you a little bit about my routine right now?
Yeah.
And kind of what I was doing before. So when it comes to shampoo, I am trying out a new shampoo, and I know that it's got no sulfates and all sorts of stuff that's bad for me. When it comes to shampoo and washing your hair, can I tell the difference? I know it smells amazing. And I know that I've read a lot of stuff about, shampoos, even when they're washing down the drain or when it's, I used to just use shampoo, and I know that when that goes over your face, that's cleaning your face. That was, that was my style of cleaning. So, I am trying that out. I don't have a lot of hair. I've been using it on my beard too to see how that goes. It's early. I've just started really that this week, but it's one of the best smelling shampoos, and it actually is a cool looking bottle that kind of matches some of those, men's, stainless steel type of bottles. So if you care about that, and more because I'm just stealing it from my wife, I'm using a face wash that's sitting up there. I don't know what it's called. I think it is a Beauty Counter one too. It's a great bottle. It smells awesome as well. It's got little bubbles in it. I'm not 100% sure what it does. But I thought it comes back to, so why don't I just try it, right? If this is what it's meant to do, I might as well give it a shot because it's sitting there in front of my face anyways. In the mornings, I'm using 2 products. I'm using this tripeptide, the pink one. I just know them by color. I know it's the pink one. It's the equivalent of that one that my friend was using.
Yes. So this would be the safe retinol option.
Yes, that one that doesn't cause me all sorts of burning in the sun and sun sensitivity. And I'm using a sunscreen. So something that's new to me is
amazing to hear.
Is thinking of sunscreen outside of just being in Mexico or the Caribbean. Clearly driving and knowing that it's my driver's side that's the most impacted. I'm clearly wrong about this. What I've noticed about it is it actually stays on the entire day. So when I put it on in the morning, and I do it right after the shower because it seems to absorb better. I don't know, it seems counterintuitive to me, but that's what I've learned from every female in my life, is you do this right after the shower. And by the evening, my face is not dried out. It's fairly easy to rub in, and it lasts all day. So, and it's giving me that sun protection that hopefully will not result in further damage, at least slow it down and who knows, maybe reverse. At night, this is something that you provided me. I don't know the name. It's some type of citrus peel.
It would be the overnight peel.
It's not in that color bottle. I call it the gray bottle. This must be the new branding.
Yes.
My understanding is that will start counteracting some of these sunspots and some of the, the stuff that I'm starting to develop. So I've been trying that for about a week. I've committed to doing that for 3 more weeks to see how that does. And it's kind of one of those things, I'm asleep anyway, so why not? It's really 4 things, right? 2 in the morning. I would say 5 minutes, doesn't even take 5 minutes, and it's pretty easy. You don't even need a lot. It's like just a little bit, because especially when you have a beard, really it's just these spots for me. So it's like half price, right?
People who go from doing nothing to doing a little bit will see results a lot faster. Other tips that you would provide to men who want to switch over, is there one key item that now you can't imagine going without?
I think that the moisturizer just in general is probably the big thing. I know that you and a few others were laughing when we went to that event, because that's probably the first time I'm like, oh yeah, I've never used moisturizer in my life. And so many, I'm surrounded, just picture this, this event was majority women that, this is their passion. The 2 of you convinced me to come. You sold me because they were having some free drinks, and I thought, yeah, why not come? I love free drinks, a couple glasses of wine and a trip into Toronto to the Four Seasons. It sounds like an amazing time.
It was amazing.
And it was an amazing time, yes. But what I didn't expect out of that, I thought I'd just, get 3 drinks at the bar and then head home, was actually learning a little bit about products and learning, I think it was your president that was speaking. Mm-hmm. And it actually is a very compelling story and stuff that I didn't know, right? About just how much stuff is in there. And I say that I spent countless hours reading about the food that I eat, right? I spend so much time on, physical health and fitness and gyms and routines, but I've never thought twice about what I put on my body and what chemicals are in there, like sunscreen, right? Sunscreen, I had no idea that most sunscreens are killing coral reef. But if I'm gonna pick one, why isn't it from a company that actually cares? I'm not buying 20 different products. I'm only doing a couple, so a couple extra bucks, to make sure that it doesn't have all that added stuff. It's well worth it.
For any men who are watching this thinking, what should I start doing for my skin? Like, I'm ready. The concepts that we're talking about are easy, and they start from products that you use every day. So those are the ones that are going to have the most impact. On a final note, do you think that a skincare routine is something that you'd be able to, practically speaking, continue on?
And I don't think I'll ever get to a point where I'm doing a 5-step routine at night. I just want a couple good habits. So I'd be disappointed in myself if I can't make a 5-minute habit a day
Oh my goodness.
happen, right? It's the same way I'd be disappointed in myself if I don't go to the gym and look after myself or don't do other things in my life. It would be a shame to look back and I'm 80 and go, oh man, if I had just done this 5 minutes a day for a little bit, maybe I wouldn't feel like this. There's an element of vanity and self-consciousness and confidence to looking nice, as well as the health aspects, right? I find with this it's a combination of the two, and I'm definitely find it easy, and it's already starting to build routine, and definitely will keep this up.
For the rest of you tuning in, I think it would be a great challenge. Every month I will have a real man as a visitor who took on the challenge, who's taken on the challenge, started at least 2 or 3 products each day, whether it's a sunscreen and a shampoo. It can be as simple as that. And if you're up for this challenge, feel free to DM and contact, and we'd love to feature you on next month's episode of Real Men, Real Skin. Thanks so much for tuning in, and hope to see you again next month.